Good morning, everybody. There's a song we sometimes sing up at the church, the old song, tell me the old story of unseen things above, of Jesus and his glory, of Jesus and his love. It's a song we sang when we were young. It's a song we still enjoy singing now that we are a little older. And one story of Jesus that I love to read is the story of another man, not Bartimaeus as we were speaking about yesterday, but another man who's brought to Jesus. He is blind. He is brought to Jesus by his friends. And Jesus, we are told, takes him by the hand and walks outside of the village. And then he takes saliva and puts it on this blind man's eyes and says, "What do you see?" He says, "I can see men like trees walking." And Jesus then took a little more saliva and put it on his eyes. And the man looks intently and he can see. And there's a great scene of rejoicing. And then Jesus says, "Don't even consider going back to the village." Now that's a story that actually happened. But I think when you read a story like that, there is hidden symbolism that the Mark, who wrote that story, wants us to note. I like this thing about Jesus taking this man by the hand and going outside of the village. It's almost as if there's something in the village, the way people talk, the way people think, the way they live and behave, that is not conducive to this man seeing. And so he needs to go outside of the village a distance, and there Jesus heals him. I think sometimes when it comes to spiritual blindness, which is an important aspect of the story, that Jesus wants us to put certain things behind us. But there are things, maybe we watch too much television or other things, we're so cluttered in our mind and in our soul that perhaps the Spirit of God does not quite have the same capacity, if that's the wrong word, maybe it's not the right word, but the Spirit of God is somehow blocked because our minds are so full of stuff that Jesus says, hang on here, we've got to go outside the village, a place where we can be quiet, where I can sit, where I can speak to you, where I can show my love to you, where I can heal you. It's a statement, I think, about modern life and about how modern life sucks us dry spiritually, that our lives are just too cluttered. So Jesus says we need to go outside of the village. Today, go outside somewhere, quiet. Switch off the television, switch off your cell phone, switch off your computer, switch it all off, and walk with Jesus into a quiet spot and allow the Spirit of God to speak to you and to work within you. And don't be in too much of a hurry to go back into that world. Now, faith is not a world-denying faith, but Jesus did say to his disciples, "Come ye apart and rest a while." Maybe that's something we can learn from this blind man whom Jesus healed when he took him by the hand and led him out of the village. Draw aside and spend time with him. God be with you.